as I'm going to look for a brand new outfit to go over to 114. This is going to be so exciting. The Villagers and Pillagers update.
What was that?
Oh, drowning!
Well, Noxious,
Yes.
you have just fallen into TryTown.
TryTown?
And do you choose somewhere where you want to make home here in TryTown?
Thank you very much.
Then.
You can go across the river too.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
go
it
this
doesn't
way.
have to be on this side.
Okay, I'm going to go and build.
Well, welcome to the team, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
welcome.
Hello everybody, this is Noxious here and welcome to Minecraft, and we're on the TryCraft server and I am in a little hole. This is where I'm hiding at the minute from all the nasties that come out at night, just until I get my little base up and built. So let's see what I've been up to. I've flattened out all this ground, I've got these cows, I've got this wheat growing, and this is someone else's and I'm going to use it, but I built this up and I think this base is a little bit too big for my starter house, so I'm going to change it. This is no good. I might build this somewhere else and you'll see what it is in the future, I think. But let's change it. Let's see if I can do something better. There, that's a bit better. Now, I think I like to do things that are a little bit different, so I'm going for the diagonals look. And I've built the walls up here, and I think that's a little nice little design. And using the sand and the acacia wood, I'm going to add colour into it with the acacia. And that's nice. So there's got the second level. Bringing some more acacia into it. Getting a bit of more colour into the build with some glass in there. And then that's the roof on it. So that's a little start on the house, and now it's pranking time, and I'm bringing this zombie over this way. You might recognise where I am. Yes, I'm outside ScouseMouse's house. Don't tell him. And I am bringing this zombie into this hole just underneath his house. I've got to be very quiet because Gobspitt's online and I don't want him to see what I'm up to. I'm going to leave this zombie underneath Scouse's bed, so when he comes and tries to sleep, he can't go to sleep because there's a monster nearby. And he won't be able to find it because it's under his base. And he'll be running around his base trying to look for where this monster is, stopping him from sleeping. And he won't be able to sleep. So if I can just lure him into here, climb up and trap him. Got it. There we go. And just so he knows it's no mistake, I'm going to name him. Where are you? Get my name tag out. And this fellow's name is Insomnia. Oh, I love it. And if I quickly cover this all in now, he'll won't know any different. Get rid of that one. There we go. And just fix his house. Those two there, that one and that one, and there. He won't know any different. Run away! So let's go test this out, see if it works. And it should work. You cannot sleep. There are monsters nearby. And if he does need to sleep, I've left him this little bed over here in this hut. Just because I'm not awful. So moving on to the pyramid. This is where you spawn when you come into TryCraft. And let's head this way. And this is what they built to start with, the TryCrafters. This is kind of like, well, let's call it spawn or the pyramid. And this is amazing. This is really lovely. And look at this. It's huge. I really love these snakes that Mama Bear built, and they're really good. One thing I would say is those tails extending a bit further would look even better. Maybe even go into there somewhere. That would look really cool. But that does look really great. So this in here is where they have their patron halls. Patron? I think it's a Patron, but the website is Patreon, so let's just call it Patron. and go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong. But this one here is Mama Bear's patrons, and she has them all lined up. ScouseMouse's, all his Patreons. See, I'm saying Patreon now. And over here is Gobspitt's. And this one over here is Kusa's. They've said I can build here as my Patreon hall. And before I even come on to TryCraft, I'd started a little build, a good sized build, of where I do want to put my patrons. And there's going to do something a bit more. But yes, I'll definitely put the patrons here. And I will build this when I get my first patron. I don't have any patrons yet, and I don't expect any really, as I'm just a small YouTuber. So let's just hop over to my other world, and I will show you what I've been doing for my future patrons. Okay, so here we are in I'm calling this my Patron Portal, because this is where they're all going to go, and I'll show you this first, and we'll go into here. What I'll actually do is I'll do a bird's eye first, and this is where I'm going to be doing it. There we go. This is what I've built here. This is kind of like the Patrons Gardens, or I don't know, I haven't got a name for it. Comment below if you've got a good name for this, and I'll tell you what this is about. So around the edge here, I've got a north, east, south and west, and this is kind of like a tranquil gardens. And what I'm going to do is on each of these I'm going to be putting someone who is special to me, basically. Someone that does a lot for the channel. It doesn't have to be a patron, it doesn't have to be anyone that's done anything other than watch my videos and make some comments, because that is so important. Making comments, giving likes, watching a full video from start to finish, those things really help propel a small YouTuber, and it costs nothing. All it does is support the YouTuber, and it's a great way to help them out. But here we'll be putting that down. One of them, one of them, one of them, and one of these. Now today I'm going to be putting two down, and I'm going to be, yeah, we're heading north. I'm going to be sending one this way and one this way, and over here I'm going to put another one. So I'll put the armor on, and there we go. So let's go over here and we'll get a sign out, because we're going to put a sign underneath, and this is a statue to represent someone who is very important to the channel and has helped out a lot, commented a lot, watched a lot of videos, and yeah, really deserves a big mention. So what I'm going to be doing is writing their name, and this one goes out to a very special person, that is Giraffe Queen UK, and I'll put it in white just so it stands out. There we go. And the reason for Giraffe Queen UK being in what are we calling this? I don't know. I have no idea. Noxus Heroes? Who knows? Comment below if you have a name for it. But yeah, in the special mentions, let's call it that for now. And the reason she's here is not only does she comment on nearly all of my videos, watches all my videos and gives them likes, she fully supports me in everything I do, but she's also set up a Discord for fellow small YouTubers, and there's a few of us on there. We're all good friends now, and we all support each other in watching videos and commenting and just helping each other, giving each other advice, and yeah, generally being there for each other. And this is something Giraffe Queen has put together all by herself, and she's done a really good job. She still works at keeping us supporting each other. Lately she's started off the challenges what we're doing. And if you've noticed, the dig down challenges challenge I did, that came from Giraffe Queen, and all these other YouTubers are doing this dig down challenge now. Even Avamance has done a dig down challenge. So Giraffe Queen, I salute you. Thank you very much for all your support. Okay, so moving on to this one. Now this is going to be a slightly different reason. Not so much for other people, but for me. When you tell your friends and your family about you doing YouTube, some people will jump on and go, yeah, I'll watch it, yeah, and they do. And some people aren't interested at all. But some people just surprise you. You just in passing tell them you're doing a YouTube channel, and they watch nearly every single one. And you think, well, I never thought you would even be interested what I was doing. So this is why this person is going into my heroes, Nox's heroes, and this is Ian Moser. Now, Ian, you're here because I didn't expect you to watch my videos. I thought you were just going to subscribe at best, but you jumped on board and you watch my videos, you give me feedback, and although other people do it and have surprised me in the same way, you were kind of the one that stood out. So you're the first to go into this hall, along with Giraffe Queen. So there you go. Here's your pride of place for me to say thank you for your support. Ian Moser, I salute you. And there we go. I'm not sure how many we have in here, but one day this will all be filled up with special people. Okay, so let's move on to the patrons. Now, if you go over to my Patreon website, which will be in the link in the description below, what I shall be doing is giving people a spot where I will be doing a special build just for them. Now, I don't know what they'll be, whether they want to give me an idea of something they'd want, maybe a house, a statue. But what I'll be doing with my first tier people, I will be doing a one chunk build. And if you don't know what a chunk is this yellow square. And I will be doing one chunk for a tier 1 person, two chunks, so that one and that one for a tier 2 person, and for a tier 3 I will be doing 4 chunks, 3, 4, and that's the kind of size build I will be doing for them. Maybe not be strictly that, but approximately, let's say. So if you want your own special build, whether it's a statue of you, a statue of anything, or a house, or whatever you can think of, well, within reason, of course. I'm not a fantastic builder. Give me an idea of something you'd want, and I'll do it. So that's what I'll be doing for my patrons. And there's lots of other benefits on the Patreon's website. So if you want to support me, click the link below. I have 3 tiers of patrons. The first tier is for £1 a month, and then there's a £3 a month and a £5 a month. And with those proceeds I will be building up my studio just so I can make better videos for you to enjoy. So that's enough about my patrons. Now let's go back to TryCraft and see what's going on there. Okay, so I've got my house to a level that I'm quite happy with for a survival house. Yeah, that'll do for me. And there's round the back. I will do more to this as I go, but I need more items, and I've pretty much made it with what's available in this area. So, yeah, there we go. This is the side, and I've dug out around here. I've terraformed, which I terraformed before, so I de-terraformed, I suppose you could say. And I've put in slabs on the inside. Got a little storage area here. This is going to be my kind of home away from home. This isn't going to be my main base. Upstairs we got this little bedroom's going to be up here. I'm not too sure what to put upstairs. Comment below if you've got some ideas what's going to go up here. And we got my little veranda. Is that called a veranda? I don't know. Balcony. And around the back. So this is going to be my holiday home. So every holiday home has to have a swimming pool. And there's my swimming pool. So I've got lots of decoration to do. And I will do that later. But for this episode, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to put in a few crafting areas. The grindstone, is it? Yeah, grindstone, the anvil, a composter here. What else do we need? Yep, the cartography table, and not that. That. Oh well, that'll do. And the loom. And that's about all I need for now. So this is going to be the end of the episode. Catch me in the next episode where I shall be going off in search of my base. So goodbye. Bye bye.